It's time for Emerald Eats, where we get to showcase some incredible food in our region.
I wish Smell-O-Vision was real because it smells amazing.
It smells like heaven.
Yes, we are joined today by Nico Muratori and Victoria Swaydan from Seattle's iconic Mamnoon. And you guys, this looks amazing. It's Middle Eastern restaurant. So talk to me a little bit about the restaurant.
Yeah, so Mamnoon, it's been there for 10 years on Capitol Hill. We do modern Middle Eastern cuisine, focusing on the Levantine region, with a specific focus on Syrian cuisine, Lebanese, and Persian cuisine.
Ooh, I've never had Syrian food, so I'm excited for this.
Awesome.
This is awesome. What does the name Mamnoon mean?
It means thankful or grateful.
Oh, I love that.
So,
big fan of gratitude, so I like that name a lot. That's awesome. And then you source a lot of stuff from the Pacific Northwest, right?
Absolutely, yeah. We try to get as much as we can from local farms. So we're looking at kind of the Levantine region through the lens of the Pacific Northwest, sourcing from as many local vegetable farmers as we can in the Puget Sound region, as well as all of our fish being from the Pacific Ocean or the Puget Sound. Meat as local as possible.
Great.
Local mushrooms, kind of all across the board.
I bet it tastes better because of
Yes, I'm sure it is, and I can't wait to jump into that, girl. So what are we making today?
All right, so first up, we're going to do our caramelized onion labneh. So labneh is a strained yogurt that we have here, and we're going to put that in the bowl.
We
and we're going to
mix.
mix.
How we like yogurt. I know.
Well, this is a savory preparation of yogurt. Some people get a little bit confused by savory preparations of yogurt, but in the restaurant, this is kind of like our caramelized onion dip. Yeah, we call it basal labneh. Basal just means onion. And so we're going to go ahead and make it. So we got labneh in the bowl. V's going to sprinkle a little bit of Aleppo chili flake in there. Aleppo is a really fruity and delicious chili flake that's not too hot. Originates from Aleppo in Syria. And then we're going to put a little bit of our za'atar in there.
Ooh,
so this is our
smells so good.
This is our custom blend of za'atar that's made in Lebanon. So za'atar is a kind of a wild thyme, similar to kind of like oregano and thyme had a baby. And then we have some sesame seeds and sumac, which gives a little bit of acidity. And so we put both of those in there, and then we're going to go ahead and take our caramelized onions, pop those in, season up with salt. Don't forget to season your food.
Yeah, I love that, like, chunky salt.
That's our fancy finishing salt called Maldon salt. Yeah, we love that. And then we're just going to go ahead and mix this up. And it's pretty simple, but it makes a really delicious dip. Great for Super Bowl Sunday, which is coming up. And this and some of our other products are now available in PCC, Met Market, and Whole Foods around the region under the name Mamnoon Fine Foods.
Oh my gosh.
And so you can buy this at your local grocery store for your next party.
Congrats on that. That's huge.
So super simple. We're just going to mix that up, and then V's going to go ahead and plate it.
Yes, excellent. And not
then
for
you get to
nothing,
taste
but yogurt, it's healthy to me.
Absolutely, yeah. It's a
and
very
all those onions, what are you getting, like yummy veggies in
So,
here
and then
too?
my favorite thing actually with this is not only just like as a dip or a spread, it's a spread on my bagel. So I just want you to think about that.
Okay.
Okay.
I love that
I'm a
idea.
huge fan of subbing in labneh for cream cheese.
Yeah.
It has that kind of nice acidity, but just a little bit more depth of flavor.
This is so cool. I've never had labneh before.
Awesome. Well, we're going to go ahead and garnish it up.
Okay.
And what are we garnishing with? Is that
So we have basil, dill, parsley.
I love dill.
A little bit of mint too.
Yeah.
all good
personal
things. Herbs add so much flavor.
Yes.
That is so pretty.
And then, last but not least, a little bit of olive oil on top of there.
Oh, beautiful.
This is some nice Moroccan olive oil from the Atlas Mountains. Super fruity and delicious. We love this olive oil.
This has to be like the prettiest food we've ever had.
For you guys.
Oh, and I love the presentation and the wood spoon and all of it.
That's exactly how we serve it in the restaurant.
Beautiful that is.
This is gorgeous.
Gosh.
And so do we dip something in it, or do we just...
We've got a whole bunch of things you can dip in there, so go for it.
How does this work? Okay.
You take whatever you want. Those are our za'atar gluten-free crackers that we make at the restaurant. We've got some crudité and then some of our fresh pita.
Yeah.
We like to offer a large array of things in which to dip at the restaurant.
So good.
Yeah.
It was bursting with flavor.
It really is. What else do you got going on over there?
So our second dish that we're going to do today is fateh. So fateh is a pretty traditional dish where we take leftover pita from the day before, and it's traditionally eaten as a breakfast dish. And so we actually like to fry our pita, make it nice and crispy.
Yeah.
And so in the bowl we have some of our crispy pita. And then we have some garlic yogurt. So more yogurt.
Yeah. Bring it on.
This time with some garlic and tahini in there, so a little bit of sesame butter in there. And this is just kind of really classic version of garlic yogurt that we're going to spoon right on top of our pita chips.
It's like a new take on nachos.
It is almost like a Levantine nacho, you know?
Talking about nachos today. We're manifesting.
Yeah.
We're manifesting over here.
So we got a little bit of our garlic yogurt on there, and we like to change this dish seasonally, and so we like to use whatever vegetables we can have that are around right now from the region. So we've got some winter mushrooms in here, some hen of the woods mushrooms, and oyster mushrooms, and then some delicata squash. We've roasted those ahead of time, and then we're just going to put these on top of there. Get a little bit of that nice brown butter that they're sitting in.
That looks incredible.
Yeah, and then
this.
make sure to get it all on there. And then we're going to go ahead and garnish it. So traditional accompaniments for this are some pine nuts that we're going to put right on top. And then a little bit of sumac, which is a kind of slightly sour berry that's ground into a spice. Could bring some nice acidity there. And then we're going to go with some pomegranate seeds.
Ooh. The combination of things I would never think to put
color.
And then we're
together.
going to tear a bunch of herbs on top.
All right.
Oh my
and
God.
then
we finish
we
it.
got to jump in.
Get your forks over there.
Finish with a little black
Help
garlic molasses.
yourself.
All right, we got
Stick it
about
in
10
there.
seconds left, so let's
in
give
there.
it a
Oh my
chomp.
gosh,
Guys,
thank you so much for
much.
coming.
Yeah.